So now I have 2 gold pieces from that. Thank you. Quest rewards. We actually successfully completed this. At the end of each quest, we're going to go like that because, well, I'm going to put here a 5, and this comes over here to 6 while I'm wearing the armor and stuff down here. You may make 1 roll on the quest rewards table, gaining skills, experience, and rewards from those who are grateful to for him or her completing their mission. Okay, well, let's see what we receive. 2d6, 5 and a 6, that's an 11. Another minor artifact. Simply roll on the appropriate table. Okay, I mean, I'm not gonna complain. Let's see what we have. I'm not gonna keep rolling the same things though. That was a 3, so we're gonna call it a 4 instead. Talisman of the Guardian. These magical amulets are infused with protective magic that helps the wearer survive even the toughest opponents. It can be used only once before its magic is drained. When you use it, your armor stat is increased to 6+ for 1 fight. Well then. Talisman of the Guardian. I can't see. Oh my Lord God. The Guardian. Bingo. Alright. Erase all these. Biltar Floor Staff actually came out of this one really good, and isn't even diseased anymore either, because that only lasts for 1 adventure. Well, son of a gun, Biltar Floor Staff is successful and has done well. So I think Biltar Floor Staff is going to try another adventure here. So let us take a look and see what we have, and then we'll go until I kind of have to call it. What quest do we have? No, this is a different one. It's the Clearwater Spring. I was thinking I'd already done it. Let's see what Clearwater Spring is. For many years, the best ale... I've already done this one. The best ale in the Kingdom of M has come from the Clearwater Brewery, a heavily fortified building built over a spring of pure water, but that spring has been polluted and foul, and investigations reveal the goblins are behind it. They have dug beneath their brewery and using their dark magic to poison it. Now you must stop it. Yes! Final area, fight a goblin sorcerer. Special rules, none. So that's fine. Let's try it. Let's head into the very first area. Biltar Floor Staff, flush with all of the joy and pleasures of having survived. In area number 1, we locate in the in the muddy, dirty, chopped, and dug out tunnels leading through the very living earth itself. We find a 2, which is an encounter, of course. But with an encounter, we do encounter a 3 and a 2, a 5, a quest monster in the dirty, muddy tunnels in the Clearwater Spring. There is a goblin. That's not bad. Goblins are easy. I could probably leave them up at their full stats, but I'm not going to. I mean, I really probably could. We're going to do that. I'm not taking it easy on myself this time. We're going to go in there with no special rules, because with this stuff here, and these are my bumped stats, yeah, we're taking this things on just as normal. Goblin does go first, though. The goblin does get to go first. So it uses its 1 die, has to roll a 5 or better to hit. Rolls a 6, of freaking course. I'm down to 5 points. I roll my 4 combat dice. It has an armor of 2+. A 1, a 1, a 2, and a 6. It has 1 wound left. Of course. It rolls its 1 combat die, has to roll a 5 or greater. And with a 4, it does not. I got to roll my combat dice. Have I been subtracting already? You know, I'm not sure. 3 or greater. 3, 3, 3, 5. This time that's 4 solid hits. That goblin is done. So let's see what kind of treasure we find. Yeah, well, okay, here we go. Probably just gold again. So, 11. A minor artifact. Minor artifact. That would be, well, you know what? I've already got a Talisman of the Guardian. What are all these things here again? 1, there's Enchanted Blade. I don't have an Enchanted Shield, so let's bump on my way down 1 more. A Ring of Power. Oh, I don't even pick it up. That one would allow me to cast magic, and I'm a Barboonian. I'll wear magical things because I need every advantage I can get against those hideous things coming up against me. But I'm not going to be using actual spells. So, no. Heading on into the next area, pushing in through the dirty, muddy tunnels. Torch guttering in my hand. 3. It is another encounter. So, let's take a look at the encounters then. We find a 6. A giant bat. I don't know why. I'm good at rolling bats and rats. But, okay, we're going to stick with a combat dice of 2, armor of 3. It's got a speed of 2. I have a speed of 2. I'm rolling a blue die. It's rolling a yellow die. We're going to go for initiative because our speeds are the same. I am the blue die. It is a 3. They rolled a yellow. I actually got to go first. How the heck did that happen? Oh, I just threw one of my dice out like on the floor. So, just one moment. I got to pick that up. Yay! I'm kicking the table. Okay, rolling my 4 dice. I have to break a 3 or better. And with a 2, a 2, a 4, and a 6, that is 2 hits. It has 2 wounds. The giant bat is dead. So let us find what treasure it has upon its lifeless body. Who did it eat, and what were they carrying when it ate them? A 6? Oh, of course, it's just gold. Of course it is. How much gold did I find? Oh, 3. 1 gold piece, because of course. I kept that from last time, so I still got to keep it along with the other stuff. 3 gold. That's good. Later on, I'll be able to buy equipment because I'll actually have enough money to afford it. Ugh. Heading into Area 3, pushing onward. Torch guttering in our hands before us. We roll to see what it is we locate. Yeah, come on. Oops. And with a 2, it's an encounter, of course. Of course. And when we roll 2d6, a 1 and a 4. Oh my God. A roar from behind you causes you to spin, weapon drawn. There's a minotaur. Head down. It charges in your direction. Oh Lord. Page 40. Minotaur, part man, part bull, and full of aggression. Minotaurs are subterranean humanoids who stand over 7 feet in height. Muscular men, bought heads of bulls, came into oh, there's nothing special. Rolling an extra combat dice for this turn. Okay, yeah, just for this turn, it rolls 5 combat dice. Oh boy. 1, 2, because it's charging. 5 combat dice has to get a 5 or better. 1, 1, 3, 4, and 5. It hits for 1. dragging myself back up out of the dirt and making sure my enchanted blade is still clutched firmly, I take my 4 dice and I attack back. I gotta break an armor of 3 with my 4 dice. I rolled a 2, a 2, a 2, and a 1. That's not good. That's not good. That's bad. Okay, well, the Minotaur, it has 4 dice, and it has to break, how about that? It has to break 5 or better. A 1, a 2, a 2, and a 6. So I, of course, take another point of damage. I just threw another die across the room. Luckily, I can reach across the room. Okay, then. I'm going to roll my 4 dice, trying to break... Oh. Well, my underliner went away. 4... Let's see. What do I have up here? Hopefully nothing embarrassing. That I have to break a 3 or better. I rolled a 3, a 4, a 6, and a 2. I had done 1 before. I just got 3 hits. I managed to murder this Minotaur. Thank goodness. So we head to the treasure table now. Okay, let us see what kind of treasure we found on the body of the Minotaur. A 4. Gold pieces, of course. 5. 2 gold pieces, so I've got a total of 5 gold now. That's actually not bad. So we head on to area 4. And then we roll a d6 to find out what we have. In area 2, we have another encounter because I rolled a 2. So we roll 2d6 for area 4. And I just rolled a 5 and a 6, which makes an 11. Oh, it's an ogre. An ogre has no special page. It's just big and ugly. 3, 3, 2 speed, 4 wounds. It's going to roll yellow. I'm going to roll blue. And since we both have the same speed, and I've got blue, I rolled a 6, it rolled a 3. I get to go first, thank goodness. I roll my first dice, my first attack, round 1, because holy smoke a roly. Okay, 3+ for armor. A 6, a 6, a 5, and a 5. No, a 6, a 5, a 5, and a 5. My apologies. That's 4 hits. 4 wounds. That thing went down. So let's see what kind of treasures we have. And with a 5 and a 3, that's an 8. It's a potion. Let us find out what potion that it is. And with a 3, a potion of strength. 2+ combat dice. Potion of strength. +2 combat dice. Not bad. One use only. Alrighty. Thank you very much, dead thing. I appreciate the fact that you killed and ate someone, but were unable to digest the potion. Alrighty then, let's see what we have in this next area, which is area 5. And with a 6, it's an aggressive nothing. So going on to area 6, we roll once more, pushing on through the darkness, guttering torch in hand, bleeding profusely, but still unwilling to give up. And with a 3, that is in fact an encounter. So let us see what kind of encounter. An 8, a 6, and a 2, another giant rat. Yep. It's got a speed of 3, so it goes first with its 1 combat die, having to roll a 5 or better. With a 1, it does not. I get to roll my 4 dice, I have to beat a 3 or better. And I rolled a 6, a 5, and a 3. That's 3 hits. It had 1. Rat down. So let's see what treasures it found. Who did it eat, and what were they carrying when it ate them? 2 dice. 7 gold, of course. Well, how much gold did I find? 3. 1 gold piece. That's a good accumulation, though. I'm not going to complain. That's actually not bad for the economy of this game. And heading on to the next area, which I have just written down there, we are going to locate a 2. Well, and it's an encounter of course. I'm getting nibbled to death by ducks here. It is a 6 and a 2. You know what that is? That's a giant rat. The same thing that I just fought. And it gets to attack first, 5 or better. And with a 3, it does not. But I get to roll my 4 combat dice. And against that little weasel-faced weasel facer, a 6, a 4, a 2, and a 1. So I hit twice. It only has 1 point. Not bad. Now, again, pulling open its stomach to see what it couldn't digest after it ate somebody, we find 2 gold. Because, of course, that's all I ever roll. Except when I roll for minor artifacts. But with a 3, that is again 1 gold coin. Not too bad. Pushing onward. Still bleeding and hurt, wishing I had some kind of potion to take that wouldn't just like make me strong for 1 turn. We find the next area has 6 absolutely jack all within it. So I'm not going to complain. We push on into area 9 after I put in the appropriate commas. We locate in area 9 a 6. Absolutely nothing again. So we push on to area 10. Huh. I've been doing rather well. There's another 6. I am suddenly finding absolutely nothing, wondering what the heck is happening as I just push forward, exploring most of this just dirty, grimy cave. I don't even think I've come across 1 goblin yet. In this next area, 3, it is an encounter. So let us see what kind of encounter. And with a 3 and a 2, it is a 5. Quest monster. And the quest monster is goblin? Goblin. Okay. Our quest monster. Goblin. It's got a speed of 3, so it goes first. 1 die, having to beat a 5 or greater. It rolls a 4 and fails. I take my 4 dice and I attack with my enchanted blade, having to beat a 3. And with a 4, a 4, a 6, and a 3, I obliterate the goblin. It just comes apart in chunks and mist. I gather up the chunks and I eat the largest of them. I cook them first. I'm a barbarian, not an animal. But I eat what is remaining of the dwarf, of the goblin, and I push onward into area 12, 1 before the final room. And with a 1, it is, of course, an encounter. But what are we encountering? In the darkness below the ground so deep. A 4 and a 2, a 6, a giant bat. I mean, of course, it's a giant bat. Of course. It rolls yellow, I roll blue. We're going for initiative because we have the same speed. I roll blue 4. It rolled yellow 5. The bat goes first, rolls 2 dice, and has to hit a 5 or better to see if it can sink its fangs into my neck. 2 dice, 4 and a 6. 1 hit, of course. So I take my 4 dice, and I have to beat its armor of 3. And with a 2, a 1, and a 1, I fail miserably. So the giant bat with its 2 combat dice has to break 5 to hit me. And with a 3 and a 3, thank goodness it does fail. So I roll my 4 dice, breaking 3. 1, a 1, a 5, and a 6. The bat is dead. Let us come to the treasures. Find out, we cut its stomach open to see what it could not digest after eating someone. 7 gold. Of course. Of course. 3, 1 gold piece. How many people got eaten inside of this place just for like 4 or 5 gold coins to be down here? Good Lord, that's a lot of people being eaten just for a tiny amount of money. But we head on into the final area, which is I've forgotten. What are we doing? Oh yes, Clearwater Spring. We have to fight a goblin sorcerer. I can't remember what the goblin sorcerer special is. Is there a special for the goblin sorcerer? Oh, of course, page 39. Goblin sorcerer spells 1 magic die, cast a random spell instead of attacking every second turn. Okay. Well, first turn, it has a speed of 2. I have a speed of 2. Yellow for it, blue for me. I roll. It goes first because I rolled a 1, it rolled a 5. So the first attack by the Goblin Sorcerer is just going to be a normal attack, 5 or plus on beating a 5 or plus 1 combat die. 4. It fails. So I have my 3 combat dice trying to beat a 3 or I have a 4 combat dice trying to beat a 3 or better. And with a 6, a 5, and a 5, I do 3 hits. Unfortunately for me, it is now going to attempt to cast a spell. Okay, they have roll 1 die to see what they cast. 5. Battle Strength. Okay, let's check out magic for the Battle Strength. You imbue yourself with magical strength, your muscles bulge, you grow in height, you add 2 additional combat dice, but it only has 1 die to roll, and it has to roll a 5 or greater to cast it. And with a 6, it, of course, casts successfully. So it rolls 2 extra combat dice. It rolls 3 combat dice from now on. However, I do get to attack, and it is down to 3, so I have to break a 3. And with a 5, a 6, a 2, and a 2, I got 2 successes, which means it has 1 hit point left, and it rolls 3 combat dice and has to break a 5 or better to get me. And with 3 combat dice, it rolls 2 5s. And Biltar Floorstaff is split. Well, not split, gutted from pubic bone to neck like a trout. All of his innards spilling out onto the floor in a spray of blood and organs. And Biltar Floorstaff is dead. The Goblin Sorcerer feasts well that night. This is a good game. I really enjoyed this quite a bit. It is very simplistic. It's more just of a dice roller than an actual role-playing thing. But as an RPG light, it's very fun. I enjoyed this quite a bit. And I sincerely hope that you enjoyed it even half as much as I did. So, until we meet again, you take care. Have a great day today. I will, in fact, see you on the flip side, and that is indeed a very good thing.